November 11th, 11 a.m. A nation pauses. Veterans Day in America isn't just another holiday. It's a promise kept. A promise to honor every man and woman who wore the uniform and defended their country. Over 18 million veterans live in the United States today. This day belongs to them. The date itself tells a story. November 11, 1918, the 11th hour of the 11th day of the 11th month. The moment World War I's guns finally fell silent. Originally called the Armistice Day, President Woodrow Wilson proclaimed it in 1919 to honor those who served in the Great War. By 1954, the mission expanded. The name changed to Veterans Day, recognizing heroes from every war, every era, every generation. Here's what makes it unique. Unlike Memorial Day, which mourns the fallen, Veterans Day celebrates all veterans, living and deceased. It's about gratitude, not grief. Every year at Arlington National Cemetery, a solemn ceremony unfolds at the tomb of the unknown soldier. Wreaths are laid and the ceremony draws national attention. This year, President Trump marked the day with a wreath-laying ceremony alongside Vice President J.D. Vance.
As you know, today is not only Veterans Day, but it's my proclamation that we are now going to be saying and calling Victory Day for World War I. Victory Day. You know, I was recently at an event and I saw France was celebrating Victory Day, but we didn't. And I saw France was celebrating another Victory Day for World War II. And other countries were celebrating. They were all celebrating. We're the one that won the wars. And I said, from now on, we're going to say Victory Day for World War I and World War II. And we could do for plenty of other wars, but we'll start with those two. Maybe someday somebody else will add a couple of more because we won a lot of good ones. But when I see other countries celebrating Victory Day, I watched it. I watched UK, I watched Russia. They were celebrating Victory Day, World War II. And I said, we got to have a Victory Day. Nobody even talked about it in our country. But from now on, we're going to be celebrating Victory Day for World War I, for World War II, and frankly, for everything else.
But Arlington is just the beginning. Across America, thousands of people participate in Veterans Day marches, with the largest one being held in New York City. Communities everywhere host ceremonies, parades, and educational programs. Schools close, banks close. The country stops to say thank you. And if you see someone wearing a red poppy, you'll know why. Inspired by the World War I poem In Flanders Field, the poppy has become the symbol of remembrance, resilience blooming from sacrifice. But beyond the ceremonies lies a pressing challenge. Post-traumatic stress disorder continues to affect a significant number of veterans who have experienced combat. Mental health advocates and veteran organizations emphasize that true recognition extends beyond symbolic gestures. It requires sustained investment in mental health resources, treatment programs, and addressing the stigma that often prevents veterans from seeking help. Veterans Day 2025 serves as a reminder that the cost of service extends far beyond the battlefield. As America honors its 18 million veterans, the focus increasingly shifts to ensuring they receive the support they need, not just in parades and ceremonies, but in access to mental health care, resources, and recognition of the challenges many face long after the service ends. From Arlington to local communities nationwide, November 11th remains a day when America collectively acknowledges a debt that can never be fully repaid. With Debangna Datta, Bureau Report, India Today Global.